Halley Tribute build. It's going to have the color schemes of the original GasGas Halley, which was built in 1985, 86, and 87. I have a 2014 factory replica set of bodywork, a 2015 frame chassis, and I'm going to build myself a motorcycle from scratch. Here we have the beginning of the mock-up. I got a radiator in there and the bodywork sitting on it, a set of forks, Tech 2012 model Adam Raga replica. And I'm getting to where it's looking like a motorcycle, and before I can put a swing arm on it or anything, I do need to get an engine in there. So I just take a set of bare cases and I put those in there just to mock it up, just to have a place for bolts to fall into place and see how everything fits. And at this stage, I'm not building a motorcycle, I'm just testing parts to see how they go together, because it's not really a production bike, it's a special one that I'm making from scratch. So we have to line everything up, and at this point I'm testing a Riger shock, but I changed my mind later, and I'm using just an Oye, a shock that I had set up for myself previously. This is the typical rear suspension linkage, and there you see it with the front wheel and fender, fork brace, brakes. So the front of the bike is pretty much mocked up. Here's the swing arm I'm using. It's from 2007, and I'm going to put it on there and test fit all the different components on the back of the bike, the linkage, the rear brake master cylinder, the hose routing for the rear brake. The linkage pieces are mocked up and everything seems to fit perfectly, and I've got a wheel on there in this image and the rear brake caliper. And again, I'm building it all up in a mock-up form, still have the bare cases in it. Now we see it has an engine. This is a magnesium cases 2008 style 300cc engine that was typically seen on the Adam Raga replicas in that time period. I'm using a Keyhine carburetor. Here we can see with the wheel on it the type of rear axle and adjusters I'm using from the 2007 model year. And now it's beginning to look like a motorcycle, and I'm actually putting it together in these images. You can see here it still doesn't have a clutch, billet machined aluminum foot pegs. Here it is with the top end on it, the new style cylinder head. Again, this is a 300cc engine. I'm running a Kukusan digital dual mapping ignition system, also from 2008. Here's a walk around of the bike. Again, I've got 2014 factory replica bodywork with the 30th anniversary tribute graphics and paint scheme. The reason I put this bike together with a red chassis was because the original Halley from 30 years ago also had a red chassis with white bodywork, and this is my way of, it's my impression, my vision of a tribute bike in honor of the 30th anniversary of the GasGas Trials machines. The wheels are from 2011 standard production, and I have a factory magnesium clutch cover on there from several years ago. The new 2015 water pump, some red silicone radiator hoses, and 2013 front exhaust. I built the wiring loom and everything myself. I wanted it to be very nice and tidy in there. Got the dual map switch there for the ignition. I scored 800 of 800, the final factory replica chassis emblem from the 2014 replica series. My typical setup: safety wire on the throttle cable, some accessory billet machine covers, billet triple clamps. Again, these are the 39mm Tech forks from, this set's from 2012. Got the Brake Tech front caliper. And a quick walk around here. I have billet machine anodized aluminum bar end plugs on there, red anodized. I have the headlight hooked up with the original little switch. I didn't run any wiring back to the tail light. I don't have any reason to have a tail light. I like to have the headlight there for when I'm out in the forest where there's other motorcycles in the woods. That way that I can be seen more clearly. Some of these people are going really fast, and that way you don't have to worry about a collision in the shadows as much. You got a little light on the front of the bike. Close up again of the head. Again, this is a 300cc motor running a Kukusan dual map. ignition, key hind carb, got a anodized red shifting pedal. Slideshow of the bike, just a quick run around there. You can see some details. Thank you for watching my video, and the date of this video is Christmas Day 2014, filmed in Indiana, USA.